Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run for the first time with Sherrick McKinnon. And a nice run to get this up over the 20-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brings up 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
That shit felt so disrespectful. Like, I really felt disrespected. You know what I mean? Like, I felt disrespected. I felt like why would y'all think I would do something like that?
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Jordan Reed has it. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
The ball carrier. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Niners' 43-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Two niggas not doing nothing.
We're scoreless after one.
Quarter with no score.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Good. Makes the score Niners 7, 49ers nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mostert. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Kawan Williams made the tackle. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So, does one of your events come on tonight?
Me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the 1st drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne, 50 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're
They're
tied
all
at
tomorrow
7
or
here
one's
in
on
quarter
Sunday
number
too?
2.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off
What's
for
that?
San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7
Oh,
here
just
as
talk
the
the shit
kicks
to each
away.
other. Set it up.
Takes this about 5
Like a
yards
box of
deep.
lunch,
And we see
Wayne.
James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I have no idea. That's why, you know with him too, there's no telling. He told me to go, was not going to allow it to go live. I have no idea. I know he's pissed with Bipolar because Bipolar was on that dude channel that he got beef with talking shit about him. Why? I don't know why Hills would do that, but I know that that's one of the things that he probably want to address. We'll see. Exactly.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Garoppolo.
Damn, man.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Oh, you seen it? Or you talking about something else?
One of the money routes for any offense.
Well,
drag route.
it's a dude. Remember last time I think he was up there, we was on Friendly Show, and the dude was up there. It's this dude, AK or King or something. Remember when the dude was rapping and he was like, the dude was supposed to rap about Chuck or whatever. So them two, the dude's supposed to be from Chicago and Cleveland. So basically, it just boils down to their Chicago-ness and them doing the same thing, I guess.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 30.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not trying to entertain, not on that level, of anything. I was trying to get the niggas to stop. Especially, like, I don't know why, Def, like the dude, I don't know where everybody sees it like when he got a little bit more subscribers than, because that's what I seen him say, that he got more subscribers in less time, and he got 6 more thousand.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Damn. So basically, we should have some good conversation, but
7 yards, the pickup.
yeah, so, but the thing is, I don't know why, because I've seen Hills, pick at Def before, but I know that's how Bipolar, when he gets to meet people. Yeah. Like, I only watched it once on what he told me to watch, and that's why everybody used to be on there, because you go and watch somebody, then people be alright right then. I don't see what the problem is.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
Like I said, basically, their problem is when it is shit, real Chicago and stand up type of bullshit. I've seen it do it one time by mistake before, talking about some another topic or whatever. But I had their own thing. But to me, like I said, I don't know why, Bipolar wanted to just like keep fucking with Jeff like that.
To go in this first half.
Oh yeah, exactly. It would get into that if him and Def and Bipolar be arguing. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, but I mean, nah, like you said, no way. Come on, get the pick, stop smacking the ball and get the pick.
Making a string of 5 straight completions.
What y'all doing?
And it brings up second down. No, third down.
Easy damn pick, man. The fuck?
incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his
Because that's how I met him. That's what I was saying before. Like, even when he be fucking around with the that fucking Hollywood kid or whatever, like his way of meeting people and shit like that is he's gonna fuck with you and see what type of shit you want, and then after a while he's just gonna leave it alone.
It's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And now this
but like I said, my only thing is well, that's basically the same thing with like him and I guess Depp, but I don't see why. Like, that's not right.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? But you know, when you're 2 for 2.
Well, I don't know why if that's the case. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why.
Might not be so eager to go.
I guess it's only sense. Or to me as well as
this will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Friendly.
Handed off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
4-yard line.
It's not gonna get too. It's not gonna get ridiculous like that.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Running the counter with Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, exactly.
With 14 seconds to go in this first half.
But I guess, like I said, one thing I would just think off of the conversation, I guess that he's probably just wanted to ask someone, just looking at it like, yo, he fucks with me. So why would you be over there and start trouble when like he be around us? I guess that's what would make sense to me. That's the only thing in myself. If I had on my Instagram, that's what I would have even asked him if I got a way to talk to him. Like, why would you go do that? You're around us and you know that me and this nigga's cool. So why would you go to another man's platform talking shit about somebody that you know I fuck with? We all grown, we can do whatever we want to do.
How did they get that done?
But that's the only thing that sucks for me. Like I said, because I just don't understand why he would do that. It's like he's not, but it's like he's clout chasing himself while sitting up there. Like he has a channel, but at the same time, you don't have a channel, so why are you going to talk to another dude about another dude? Everybody take their time.
As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Everybody will take their chance to make mistakes and doing crazy shit up here, as you see.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Because that's what you piss me off when people be asking me like about Cam and his bullshit. Because it's like they're not a content creator and you're coming fucking with a content creator. That's the thing that I don't like. Like I said before, with the troll. If it's 2 people and they don't got a channel, they go up there and they be having problems. That's the way it should be. Don't be a regular person just not trying to do nothing on your own and then start in trouble with people who's trying to do their thing for real. That's why you see you get excited. Cam get jazz and shit like that, because that shit suck as shit. You want to run your mouth and talk all that shit, get your own channel and do that shit all day long. Then you got to worry about somebody kicking you off their platform.
Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
He says every time. Yeah, but I don't. That's why I'm not fucking with him and me personally. I don't be trying to.
First down yardage before he's brought down.
Yeah, I'm not playing with that kid because he plays too much. Like, he was over there. You're not the only one. Like, you're not gonna chase me, but the people know. The people that follow or fuck with it. People hit me up or send me stuff, and like that's the thing. He was over there talking, jumped on Pete's family today, talking shit. I'm not even on it.
Yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Nah, it ain't
when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
It's just that, like, you know, I'm just saying when people be like how you are, like when people be just somebody who just listen to channel and rock with somebody.
That's a first down.
That's how it is. But you shouldn't be somebody that you want to come on people's panels and then you fuck with other content creators. Like, that's a person's, their business. Like I said, that's why when certain, I don't let certain people up, they get mad. Because it's like, depending on what you're talking about or whatever it's on. Yeah, and see the thing about that too, man, with him, we were talking about with him, is it was one time, I don't know if you remember, but you was there, but it was like before his birthday, around January or something. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna stop fucking with you like that, like, yo, you know, I fuck with you, can't, you know, like, and being good, then he just can't control himself to keep fucking around, and he knows that I'm not fucking with him like that. I don't, y'all all see it, you know that I don't have no, it's not like, I like to make jokes, have fun too, yeah, that's just all good and game, but at the same time, like I said, that's...
And that is going to be incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there.
Man, it gets ugly because the shit is childish, because enough is enough. I don't have time to be playing with it like that. That's the thing. Again, like I said, it would be different if I was another person and being a like, yo. Who the hell he is?
Give him 4 yards there.
Who the hell he is? Fucking Cosmo, fucking crazy ass is more of a new kid than he is. I don't let him come around, but hell no, now you're going too far. Karan and fucking and Cosmo was the new kid, not him.
Across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and
well, yeah, I have known him up here long enough, just like Cosmo is Gotti, from the end of Mount Bull's Gotti, so that's all of them. But that's what makes him even work.
And that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Nah, when I had my first chance, he knew who I was, and he wasn't coming around like that.
They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. The drive continues as they search for
like I said, that new kid's name was basically supposed to be me, Karan, and Cosmo.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short.
Nice be all over
9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable.
I mean, at the end of the day, I can say, like, all of them, they have this point, like, I'm not protecting, I can't make a person not be themselves or their personality. I can't make but that's the point. Just like anything else, if I don't like what you're doing, then what the fuck is you around me for? Like, I don't owe anybody nothing, and they don't owe me anything, so if we don't see eye to eye, what the hell, just like people keep, yo, let him up there, like, stop trying to tell me that. The more that people keep telling me, RT, like, no, nigga, what the fuck, y'all? Yeah, you show up for the games, and you're not subscribed to the real channel.
On second down, Mostert.
I remember you was just up here 6 hours ago.
Get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
Oh.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be.
I don't even know what's up with John. I ain't seen John like all week.
After the 3-yard run, so now a little soul searching on fourth down.
I didn't even realize it was this late in this damn game.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here.
Yeah, John just be fucking with you because he just like anything else. He like you. He knows that you. When he fucks with you, that you're going to fight back and fuck with him back. You know,
he's tackled at the 2. Give him credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
This nigga thinks
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. They'll run with Mostert.
Oh my goodness.
Into the end zone. It's a 40-yard touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Richie James on the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
line. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation from the 40. It's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Somebody just don't like losing. They know they lost and they don't want to play the game.
On the ground with Mostert.
I mean, yeah, right.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
But it's just, it sucks to do that.
Timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Because you still get credit with the win, and you know that you won for real, right?
The first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
The person who
the gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Partner, they're
when
clearly
you quit, it's gonna get credit. Yeah, it's gonna get credited to the person
themselves in the right position.
I mean, we all knew who won. The person, once you quit, like anything else, you lost. But sometimes it'd be like you just don't want to sit there and watch the whole.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
What's he gonna do that dumb shit for? Look at this fool gonna lose the game doing that dumb shit. What a way to do. What did they make him do?
At the 28-yard line. Every week we hear talk about.
Oh, now I'm about to quit. This nigga run back there and fucking.
They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game.
Like, you still get the bragging rights. How did you fucking lose bragging rights? Fucking do it again. This nigga do that dumb shit.
He didn't knock the ball free.
You know how the nigga turn around and do nothing, dog. Oh, man.
Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Powell, where the hell did you go? What the hell you doing?
Seconds left to play.
At the 26-yard line.
You know your assistant coach, you sit up here and let me talk my ass off and lose this ass game that I had already won. Shit.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
A 28-yard attempt.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould.
A 28-yard attempt.
I don't get all that time. He gonna make it. How the hell, yo, these kids be know how they cheat? There's no way in hell I don't have to get all that fucking time.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
And he still hit that
quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, it'd be up in the 300s right now. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost,